Bureaucracy is autistic hell. Hey dudes, what's up? My name is Levante and this is Autistic Success. So today I want to talk about bureaucracy, which I guess nobody likes, but I think it's especially hard on autistics. So I am unemployed now for a few weeks only, actually. I've been doing some admin and usually actually it goes quite easily and well. Even my unemployment counselor is reasonably nice, but sometimes it gets really frustrating, and I think general state bureaucracy is especially hard on autistics for two reasons. So reason number one is we autistics already have a big issue with the unwritten rules, the expected, unsaid, unwritten things that everybody knows but you don't. And this is exactly what state bureaucracy does the most and the best and the strongest. They always have a lot of knowledge which they don't tell you. You are expected to know. Even if you ask, they wouldn't tell you. And they make it deliberately difficult to find it out, or they make it deliberately hard to get to know it. You can even think about text code. It's deliberately complicated, so you don't benefit from it as much as you can. It's deliberately complicated that they can always come with some little small rule so that they can rip you off pretty much. So it's deliberately complicated, hidden rules, hidden expectations, some knowledge that everybody is supposed to know, but you don't, especially don't as an autistic person. So I think this part is bad for everybody, but it's especially bad for autistics because we are not the people who are really good at hearsay and who are really super connected with friends and family and society, and we get all these unofficial under-the-counter info, which everybody is supposed to get to be able to deal with that. So I think this is the first part, which makes it super frustrating. And the second part is simply that, like state employees and bureaucrats, all these admin people, they are not only sometimes really not empathetic towards autistic people, but also, I guess, your autistic strengths are not considered at all. They only care about your weaknesses or what you don't do up to code. So basically the second issue is that you have to comply exactly as they want you to. And in dealing with state bureaucracy, you cannot do it differently. You cannot go your own way. You cannot be different because there is only one exact way to do it. And that's the way that they expect you to do it. So I think this is again a very, very frustrating, and this is actually more saddening and sad and disappointing than frustrating only, that you realize that, let's say even for a tax declaration, or now for my unemployment, I have to declare my job search, even there they don't care about your actual effort, even if you document it, or they don't care about your actual work on the document or whatever they want from you. But if you make any error or you know something, you don't know something which everybody else is supposed to know, but they wouldn't tell you, then you're gonna have a penalty or a fine or any basically any kind of repercussion for that, which is just simply sad and disappointing. And the other part is really the fact that they have no empathy that you have difficulties with any kind of admin, let's say a tax declaration or even job search, even job applications. But these official letters and languages are difficult probably to anybody, but I think they're especially difficult for autistic people. I myself, I am very highly educated and I can read very well. I have very good understanding. And even I often find them very, very, very difficult and deliberately difficult in language. So it's always ambiguous for you, but obviously they know what they mean, but they cannot state it clearly. So I think this part is really, it's more like disappointing, especially combined with the very low, oftentimes very low empathy of state admins and officials who don't consider your personal situation. Sure, I understand their point of view because they have to do and apply the same rules and laws to everybody. But this is a big issue because we are, as autistic people, we are very, very different in not only lifestyle, but even employment or even job search or even any admin, we do things very, very differently. And it can hurt really strongly when the fist of state hits down on you, so to say. And this is definitely a part where you get no empathy, none, zero. I think even if you said, like, verbalized it, that you have a disability or you have autism, even you have the paper of it, I think they still wouldn't consider any empathy or any help, because you would say, okay, then get a guardian and that's it. So I think it can be really, really frustrating and really bad. I don't want to talk too much today. I just wanted to share these two quick ideas that basically it's deliberately misleading and deliberately confusing and ambiguous, so that they can steer the whole process and conversation in that sense. And also they have no empathy and no tolerance for you being different, which can really hurt, I guess. So this is a situation. I am dealing now with this mostly through my job search and unemployment benefits and stuff. Mostly it's decent, but sometimes they can fine you even for things which you have done with your best interest or best will or best intent, and still you were somehow not up to code or not up to rules. So I think it can really hurt. It can be really sad and disappointing. But I guess that's life. Either way, I just wanted to share these two quick ideas. So I'm really keen on hearing about your opinion and what you have experienced so far with state admin and bureaucracy. And I guess you also don't like it, but I'm really keen on hearing whether you have actually found a way to dealing it with in a better way or not. And I guess stay safe and be good, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.